Don't be embarrassed, and trust me, don't be ashamed. Everything you say to me, baby, is confidential. I know this is really intimate stuff, but let's talk about debt. Coming to you again with more help is your Get Out of Debt Guide, your man with the answers to solve all your financial worries. Your host and debt expert, Steve Rode.
Hi, this is Steve Rode, your Get Out of Debt Guy. I'm back with another question. Deborah called in and left a message for me on the recorded question line. You can too if you want. That number is 919-321-2378. 919-321-2378. Let's listen to Deborah's question.
Yes, my name is Deborah, and I have a question. I was in an accident, car accident, in October of '08, and since then I have missed some work, and credit card debt has piled up immensely. I will be getting a settlement within a year, but I am no longer able to pay any of my credit card debts. Should I file for bankruptcy? Should I tell the creditors that I am going to be getting a settlement and they'll get their money? I don't know what to do. Debt management, I have no money to pay for. I can't meet my minimum payments. Anyway, I would like your advice. Thank you.
Hey, buddy, you're listening to the Get Out of Debt radio show, and if you don't remember that this ain't legal or accounting advice, I'll have to hurt you. For real legal advice, find yourself a lawyer in your state. Got it?
All right, Deborah. Well, your situation, unfortunately, is not as rare as we would hope. You've been in an auto accident, you're unable to work, you're not bringing money in, the minimum payments are more than you can deal with at the moment, and you're under the belief that sometime in the next year or so you may be getting a financial settlement and you could use that money to appease your creditors and take care of the debt. You know, you're asking about bankruptcy, and I think that's a good question to ask, because the one thing that we know for certain right now is that you can't pay your bills, you don't have enough money coming in. The one thing that is uncertain and is more of a wish and a hope rather than a certainty is that a future financial settlement will be landing in your lap within a certain period of time. We just don't know that. We're hoping for that. I'm hoping with you that settlement comes in. But in the meantime, the facts are that you just simply can't make ends meet. If you take no action, then what will happen is collections will ensue, they will continue, the pressure will escalate, you may be sued, you will probably lose, and basically nothing good will happen. If you're already behind on your bills, you can't afford the minimum payments, that's already affecting your credit. So as a matter of doing your due diligence about which solution is best for you, I really suggest that you open the phone book, look online, or ask a friend if they have any recommendations for a local bankruptcy attorney. Go into the attorney's office and have a free bankruptcy consultation, but don't go in with the intention of filing. Go in with the intention of asking questions and learn about how bankruptcy might be right for you. If you do decide to go bankrupt, and again, unfortunately, you're not alone in this situation. Lots of people in accidents who have been injured are in the exact same situation. If you do decide to go bankrupt, it will end the collections on this debt. You will not be in collections. You will not be sued. And then you can do your best to make ends meet between now and hopefully at some point in the future when this settlement will arrive. Let me give you another example. I had a client once, and she was driving down the highway in her minivan with her granddaughter in the back seat. There was a car that cut her off. She swerved to avoid hitting the car, and she drove into the median strip, and she hit a railroad tie that a construction company had left there. She wound up breaking her back. Her granddaughter was fine, thank goodness, but she was unable to work and pay her bills. You know, these things are not on purposes. They're accidents. We don't expect them to happen, and they can create great emotional, physical, and financial carnage in their wake. I really think that before you make up your mind whether or not bankruptcy is right for you, I think that you need to go in and get the facts. Don't make a decision when you're in the office. Go home, think about it, let it percolate, ponder about it, and then decide if that's the right path for you. What I absolutely know for certain is that any solution that is contingent upon you making any sort of monthly payments it's a no-go. You have no money coming in. You can't afford to make your monthly payments. Embarking in any solution like that is not smart. So that leaves us with, let's explore bankruptcy. I'm going to post this question on the website, getoutofdebt.org, and I'd like for you to come back and give me an update in the comment section underneath the podcast. Let me know what you've learned, what you've decided to do, and what life is bringing you in a few weeks, and what path you're pursuing. Well, thank you so much for calling. If anyone else has a question that they want to ask, please feel free to call me on the automated line. The number is 919-321-2378. 919-321-2378. This is Steve Rode. Bye for now.
Thanks for listening to another Get Out of Debt show with your friend and mine, Steve Rode. If you or someone you know would like to submit a question for Steve to answer, just visit our website at getoutofdebt.org and fill out the question form. And while you're on the getoutofdebt.org site, be sure to subscribe to the show feed and, what's that, Steve?
Remember Twitter.
Oh yes. Follow Steve on Twitter at GetOutOfDebtGuy.